Hi everyone, this is Grace from Almost 5 Star. Today I'd like to introduce a bunch of very helpful car accessories for Tesla Model Y and Model 3. Without further ado, let's get started. So to begin with, you might already noticed the only differences between my car and other cars from the exterior is I have this handle wrapped by myself. And the reason I do that is I have sometimes longer nail and I don't want to scratch the handle. So I have thinking about having it wrapped, but it's not done perfectly on the corner part of it, as you can see. But majority of that, especially the surface level, can wrap it very well smooth. The corner one's a little bit tricky, and also I have to use a higher dryer to kind of fix it and make it glued on. But overall, I think it looks okay from far away. You can just like zoom in like this. So I think this is a good stuff. But if you're looking for something really perfect, I would say no to that. But this is my number one things I got for my car. So jumping right into the car, the second thing I would like to highlight is the screen protector. As you can see here, from the corner, there's a little thin layer that I have for my screen. And I got this product link for you under the description. And this is my screen protection. The screen protectors serve two purposes. One, of course, to protect the screen from scratching, from dust. And secondly, and most importantly, it's really avoid glare. It's an anti-glare screen protector. And it's really helpful if you, like me, sometimes have to draw against the sun. So the sunshine is like on the screen, it's hard to see. And this one really make it smoother. And a lot of the functions, as you know, for Tesla, is really rely on the screen. So it's very important to keep a clear vision. So that's the reason I really want to recommend this product. You may be a little bit concerning about how to install this large screen protector. Is that hard? It's actually not that difficult. It's very easy to follow the step-by-step instructions from working from one corner all the way to the end of the corner, and it's just using maybe credit card to take away some of the bubbles. But I don't even have to do that because they do have a template, so it's more like a frame for you to put on to begin with. So it's very easy to use and very easy to apply. And I already have it for almost 3 months. There's no problem about it. And even though you want to clean your screen, there's a functions on your Tesla about clean the screen mode, so you can just do it more regularly to keep sharp vision. And then the next things I want to recommend is, of course, the floor protectors. As you can see here, I have that on everywhere in the car, and I even have that in the back trunk and front trunk. So it's definitely a whole set of it. It's really helpful, especially if you're into any of the winter activities like snowboard, ski, that you have to go to the mountains, or even just for rainy days. Like I'm actually living in Pacific Northwest and there's a lot of rain, so this one definitely helps protecting your floor. And this is very straightforward. I don't want to spend too much time on this one, but I do think it's a good idea to have a whole set. So for example, if you're doing Amazon returns, you can just drop your package in your trunk. You don't have to worry that anything gets scratched. And yeah, this is just a great idea. The next item I want to talk about under the car protection category is this one. But I would say I'm still debating on it. The reason is, when I have this cup holder protectors here, there's no way I can put in my bottled water anymore. It's very tricky. You have to basically choose between these two. As you can see, it's like not able to get in. I managed to squeeze in once, but it's then so hard to take out. So as you can see, if I remove it though, it will be much easier, of course, just because the thickness of the card holder protector. So this is better. I may have the tendency to return it, to be honest, to return this cup protector, but the original reason I want to get to it is I just see a lot of people may have a little bit more like unclean area here, and if you don't clean more often, also this area is easy to get scratched. That's why I was wondering maybe this is something that I want to do. But I would say test your bottle first. If you have a rather slim cup, it shouldn't be a problem. And also you get benefits of having additional space to have your hand sanitizer here. I want it to be easy to reach. As you can see, there's no other place I should put it, so this would probably be the best place for it. Another perk you can see here is there's a little bit card holder if you need to use your card, or like if you want to put one credit card here just to pay some of the tolls. It's probably a very good spot for it. But again, like, it's a really hard trade for me to give up my cup, because then it's just hard to find another spot for it. I personally willing to put it more in the center of the car than on the door, so that's just me. So that's another one. And last but not least is this armrest cover. It's so subtle, as you can see, so you probably even notice that. You may think, oh, it's just like the original one, but something you can already see here is like, it's not a scratch or anything, but it's just like, maybe I just rest my arm every day, and over time this armrest can be easily damaged for a few like deeper scratch like this one. But with a protector like this, you just don't worry about it. Just having it sit right here is really easy to put on. It looks very seamlessly. So if you are the person trying to use your like armrest a lot like me, maybe that's something you want to invest, and it's not very expensive either. So I also have a link below on all the items I introduced, so feel free to click. This is no sponsor video. I do just want to get a whole review for everything that I have for my car under this category. Okay, cool. Let's move on to the next category. That is storage. Who is passionate about storage? I'm definitely one of the people who is passionate about it. So I have a lot of ideas about car storage, like this one. Like, you may wondering, we already have a place for your phone like this. Why would you need another one? The reason is, I don't usually always charge my phone, and if I don't charge my phone, or I already want to do a road trip and I have a phone bank, I rather save some energy for my car. So that's why I just have it here. And this little drawer, you can also have a door, I believe, from the original product. I didn't install that because I personally don't think that's necessary. But if you want it to be more hidden or looks better, you can have a little bit curtain on top of it to cover it up. Also, this little drawer is tilted down. That means it won't drop like this. It's go all the way down like that. So gravity will help you keep hold your phone. Phone though, for me, anything that is more like this shape is perfect for this. I personally wouldn't recommend anything like lipsticks or something that can be rolling around, because there's still risks that it can be, when you press your brake, it can just like getting out, and it could be a little bit dangerous to people sitting around. So that would be my thinking for this, is just for you and your passengers to hold on your phones. And then the next one is little unique tables behind the screen. They look like this. And then the two things I have here is a car perfume and just a napkin box. Very straightforward. So similar to the idea that I like to have a hand sanitizer here, I want the napkins to be easily exposed. And the reason is, when I need a napkin, then probably that's something I need to wipe off immediately. And I don't want to touch any of the like additional drawers to get it out. I just want to like immediately reach to it. And similarly, if I want to clean my hands right after I'm jumping into my car, this is easy access as well. So I think for this, like, I would say this tool storage, I name it a round screen storage area, and this is a perfect size for everything I need here. Next one up is, of course, this little central area. This is, if you don't want to get anything else from my list, this is something you must consider though, because it used to be just like one huge, very deep central box, which I still use a deep storage area here. For example, steam treatment here, some trash bag here, additional tools for holding my hair. But This little drawer just gives you a very surface level, easy to get items and in an organized way. So what I have here is a bigger one. I have my sunglasses here. There's like 2 different sizes, one for my garage opener, the other one is a lipstick. And then here, this little one is a hairband. So everything's in good place and everything looks really clean. This is my preference to store my sunglasses. I saw people have that on the mirror on top of the car, but personally I think this is more seamless, and also like it does have a little square room and a soft protector, so your sunglasses are more safer here. This is why I like it, and this is how I use it. The next one is of course the same set, which is in the back, still additional storage. I like sections, so this one gives more sections on what I want to have here. And then come to the more advanced version. It's a very secret, like little box I have here. I call it a security box. Now it's empty, but I used to have $20 bill here, and then one day it saves me when I was travel with a friend and I forget to bring my wallet. Here's $20 emergency cash. That really saves me. You can have something like that is a little bit more temptation to use, but you don't want to see it, you don't want it to be exposed. This is perfect spot for it. Okay, cool. And next one is this little under the sea drawer here. I'll just have a clear version for that. Yeah, as you can see here, I put my umbrella here so it can drink the water. I was actually very debating about the under the seat carbon, and the reason is like, do I actually use it? Like, you can drag it out like this. It's really for your passengers to store their like additional items here. But one day when I do run into a situation that I went to Panda Express, I get a food, and then unfortunately the paper bag does not hold up very well and it's got a little bit nasty. This one really saves me because I don't know anywhere else should I put in my car. So I put that in this little drawer, and then I took it back home. I took out the food. There's a little bit leaking here, but I can just wash and clean very easily. So this is actually not a bad idea, and it does provide additional storage. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to keep things organized. Or you have like that umbrella like this. Yes, you can just put on the floor, but I think it just looks better and nicer to just put it in the little drawer here. So this is all about car storage, from around the screen area, and then near the central area here, and then to the under the seat storage. So I think that's all for the storage then. And next category, I would like to talk about function. There's 3 items I want to highlight, or 4 actually, about function. This central one, you probably see the console for a little bit after I'm moving my camera up and down here and there. What is that for? That is my hub. There's many different ways you can charge your devices, and you probably need it anyway for different stuff. Your Swift or your phones and other devices, your headset. So here you almost have all the options here. And what makes it even better is the retractable options. How many of you actually have many lines have been like twisted around, tangled around in your car, get a little bit nasty over time? And this is the best way to organize it. If you're like super OCD, yes, I have to admit, you have to figure out a way to clean it, like this part, because it's so retractable, and you probably want to just wipe up these lines occasionally, like every month or so, to get a deeper clean. But other than that, this is just really self-explanatory, and it looks so nice with just like, see, it's look almost like built-in. And also the logo here, you can choose between a spelled out like Tesla by letters, or by just like the logo. So I choose the logo one because I think it looks cuter. Some people were worried about this one consume too much battery. I think it should be fine. It's just a little bit LED light, but you can have the options to take it out. I saw some video that use screwdrivers to take out the LED. For me, I kind of just like it to have this little popped up logo to give it a little bit more color to my car. So this is number 1 performance things that I want to talk about. The console table. or I would say charger organizer. It's really, really nice. And you can even know like this one will charge much faster than charging here. Especially if you have like more than 2 or 3 people in your car, this one can be like easily shared. Let's see. So it can be like dragged pretty long to the back of the car. So, you know, people in your back seat can still use it. It's very nice. And then the next one I would like to talk about is this little guy here. And it's a phone holder. I did have my premium connection with Tesla, as most people do. It's very easy to provide visual like navigations and like music. However, I do want to mention like phone is necessary, and then if you do need it, you probably want to have a best hold of it. Yes, this area specifically, you may get a little bit hard time to see it all because of the visual part of it. But I do want to say though, this is better than not having it at all. And especially, let me see, this one you can move it around. It's not like it has to fit on the left corner of your car. It can be also like in the middle of the car. So basically you can just take it out by removing it. Let's see, so here. So you can just remove it to the center of your car. I also do see some people have one that scratch on that can be hold on the screen. So either way, like holding here, either way I think it's a good idea to have some like potentially phone holders here. And this is a really good area for that because it's really, you can have the whole look of your phone, but also it looks so nice and you can see how I was putting my phone on, it just snap on. It's really helpful. Let me take it out and show you. So this is how it works. It's just like this, and then you try to find a little bit area here. You can try a few times actually, and then snap it in. That easy. And also you can just put your phone right here. Yeah, it's you don't even need to worry about anything like clip or anything, just right in. The other thing I want to talk about functional things is this one. This looks really, really fancy for me. When I first see it online, I didn't even ask myself, do I need it? Will this be too geeked for me? Because I think the original one is not bad, the original paddle. But for me, since I go out a lot on rainy days and snowy days, I want to make sure this is like fully grasped on my car. So this one looks very, very nice. I have to say, it is not the easiest things I ever installed in the car, but it's much easier than you expect it would be. So basically, you took out the original paddle, and then you soak this new set in the hot water, so it's get expand a little bit more. And then I apply a little bit dish soap here on the metal part of this car, so that you can just slide right in. It takes some force for sure, but I think the most challenging part for me is squeezing myself and then put the screw on to secure it. I think each of them have like two or four of them. It's not super hard, but taking that little space and you have to hold the position for a little bit to put it fully in is a little bit challenge, I have to say, but I do think it's worth it. I think my car now have some personality with this metal paddle. I feel like I'm a little bit more badass than before. And also, this one is not expensive either. Like, people may think about the metal stuff or something that is beyond the surface level stuff can be very expensive, but it's not super expensive. I still consider it's a really good additional. The only thing I noticed also is my driving style does change a little bit. I was more chill driver with original paddle, but now I get a little bit spotty. I will keep you posted on this one, how my driving style changed based on just a paddle style. Cool. So the last performance items I do want to mention about is a trash can. I was debating the trash can would be a storage or performance. I do think it's a part of performance because, yeah, when you are sitting still, it's just easy. You can store your trash anywhere. You can even put it in your pocket. But I do think, like in this case, especially when you are driving and suddenly you have to dispose some trash, This one is super nice, and there's a few criteria I'm looking for a trash can in Tesla, and I've been looking for a long time. Two things. One is it has to be very stable. I don't want it to be like moving back and forth if you're driving. That's the number one thing. Number two is I want it to be one hand operate. So basically like that. You don't have to like even look down. Like for me, if I'm driving up front, and then I just need to like drop something very quickly, and I just do it. And I don't want to take too much intentions on how to open a trash can, how to close it properly. This one-hand operation is really handy. And another thing is like it does seals pretty well, although it's like one-hand operator. I don't want it to be just like open up like this. I want it to be closed down like this. So it does come with a little trash bag as well. So definitely it will last for a long time. It's not the most sexy one compared to other things, but it's still considered pretty useful in my opinion for the car functional accessories. So that's all for now, and I know we haven't got into many categories, like 3 of them. Car protections from the handles, and then to all the covers for the floor, and then we went through the storage from the napkin box, and then to all this like little drawers here and here. And then last but not least is the performance functions, from the little bit phone holders here all the way to the pedal, and then to the little trash can. So that's everything I have, and I do have a special mention for that. Is I saw one of my friend actually have a very nice little video screens here on the back of the car. So that is for the backseat people to control their temperature, to choose their music, to charge their phone. It's really cool actually, just like the one in the front, but I do think the UI still doesn't look like in brand of Tesla. So I was hesitant to have it, but I'm showing you this picture of how it looks on my friend's car. If you're interested, that's probably a good add-on, but for me, number one is it's measuring too much of the battery. Secondly, is the UI is not polished or installed with Tesla. So that would be my take for everything I have for the 2024 Tesla Model Y and Model 3. I did verify all these products on Amazon, and they are for both Model Y and Model 3. But if you have any other questions, just let me know. And I do want to wish you a very happy 2024, and I feel like you will enjoy your car a lot this year. I'm looking forward to talk more about it. Thanks for watching. Almost 5 star. Thanks for your subscription. Bye. This is Grace.